Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video from Bird1. Today the new 8GB RX470 has arrived, and temporarily I put a card from the miner in my game PC, and now I'm gonna switch that one with the 8GB and put it back onto the miner. Also I'm gonna try and tune the card and BIOS mod it, of course, and you can see it all in the video on how it goes. Okay, so the card is in, and we replaced the 4GB version, put it back into the miner, and now we have the 8GB version into the system. I'm a little bit worried about the sticker that was on the box. It said 8GB, but underneath was a 4GB sticker. So we're gonna try and see what's going on here. So let's open Tech Power Up GPU-Z to see which memory type this one has. Hopefully no Samsung, and we have Samsung in this one. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find our solution. So recently on my YouTube channel I posted the Samsung memory tune that should have been working for some people, and we're gonna try it today on our own card, of course. So I'm pretty happy now that we accomplished a Samsung memory card ourselves, and I'll go ahead and buy the BIOS mod over here. I was looking for it. We're gonna try and tune it ourselves today. But first of all, before we start, we will have to benchmark it on how it is doing currently. So we might be able to. It's already 1950. That's pretty rare. It should be 1750 on the 4GB. So let's take a look on how it is performing. So it's just out of stock. No tunings on it. It's just the first time I launched my computer right now. So we see the same results, and hopefully we have something good. So the DAG file has been loaded. 22.6. That's pretty low. Yep, it's 22.677. Oh dear. That's a pretty bad card. So our clock speed is 1135 and our memory clock is 1950. So we're gonna download MSI Afterburner and install it real quickly. Yes. We know. It's the first time I do this, so it's pretty exciting to have a video like this. If you guys like it, just give it a like on the video, and if you don't, just tell me in the comments like, nah, I like your shorter videos a little bit better. So yeah, let's install everything. Should be pretty fast with an SSD going on in this system, so that speeds up the process a little bit much actually. So it's installing MSI even though MSI is already installed, so I think the other one was broken for sure then. Yeah, English of course, accept it. Next. Oh no, I don't want the server thing. Run it and finish. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's working this time. 1050 will make it. I'm gonna apply that. I'm gonna undervolt the card by -48. For some reason that's a magic number. Let's increase it to 2000 this time. And let's see what it's going to do with the card. Should increase it, but I'm not sure how much. So let's wait for the result again. The card is using a significant amount of power, I see. It's using 80 watts, hashing only 23. My current RX470 cards are hashing at about 27 megahashes per second and only using 75 watts. So that's a very big difference. But I heard that we can crank this card up to 2050. But this might crash the video, so I'm gonna save it real quickly and be right back. Okay, so it's back on, and now we're gonna try and apply it. Hopefully it doesn't crash the card. Okay, it seems to be going well. 2050, and we should see a slight increasement of power because the RX480. Oh yeah, we didn't even check how much RAM it had. Like it said 8GB, but I'm not sure if it was on Tech Power GPU-Z. I didn't really check it. It could be 4 GB as well. And then they just trolled me. Where is it? Okay, it's 8 gigabytes. So it didn't increase. For some reason, it even went down. So I think we need to put it back to 2000 then. And we need to find a BIOS mod for this. So we're gonna put it back to 2000 as usual. Oh yeah, it was increasing. Oh dear, I just put it down again. So it can hash about 24 mega hashes per second on the efficiency tune setting. So it should be hitting 27 easily with this. So I'm gonna try and mod the card, and we need to get up to 24 plus to make it work. So let's close it, and we're gonna try and flash the card. So what do we have to do? We have to copy the 1750 straps and copy it to 1900 and 2000. So it should look like this, and we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna go ahead and get the BIOS editor, of course, and I need to go to my own video. It's always useful to have your own videos on this way, so you can just go back to it and use your files yourself. It's pretty useful, so that's why I make them as well, so I can do my mining stuff too. So we need the BIOS editor, of course. I threw it off the computer because I didn't have to do it. So download it, and there we go. Extract to, let's just do it to the desktop real quickly, like so. And let's close everything up. It should be over here. So we're gonna open it. We're gonna do the BIOS editor open. We need to be in this. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna go and open Tech GPU-Z again. There we go. Yes. So I already put the small button on the left side of the card, the front, let's say. Save to file. I will always call it the RX470. 8 is the gigabyte, and O means original. And I'm going to put it into my videos because I never save something in videos. So the original ROM is saved there. Now we're going to go and save the file again. We're going to click this one. And now we're going to, instead of O from original, we're going to call it T from tuned. And I'm going to save it again. There we go. I'm going to close it. And now we're going to open the T because that's our tuned version of the card. Let's open it up, and it should be, it may corrupt. Okay, whew, finally, we're inside the card. So I can see the maximum memory frequency is 2100 megahertz. That's slightly more than the RX470 4GB because that one crashes out on 2050 sometimes. So what do we have to do? I see a slight problem already. 7050, and then it goes to 2000. So if you read it again, you can see that the 1750 has to go to 1900 and 2000. But we only have 1750 and 2000, and I don't see 1900. So what I'm going to do here is copy the 1750 to the 2000, and that should be doing the trick. And hopefully we don't break the card. So let's paste it. It looks exactly the same. Only the 17 is different. Okay, we'll go back to the front. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it as a T, and yes, replace it. Okay, there we go. So hopefully this will work out, and we're gonna be fine. What are we gonna do next? We're gonna go ahead and to our ADI flash. It's inside our C drive. It's called ADI flash. We will open it as administrator. Then we will go ahead and put it into it. Here we go. That's the RX470. First time I do a Samsung memory BIOS tune, and hopefully it works out. It's gonna load the image. It's in videos. The T, open it. And now I'm gonna save the video again, and I'll come back when it's installed. And we are back. The card seems to be working just fine for now. So we're gonna benchmark him again, and hopefully we have some good results because it seems to be going very high in the GPU core, and it's fixed, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and benchmark him again. Open MSI Afterburner, of course, we need it. There we go. We're at a very high stock rate, so we're gonna go and do 1050 again. We're gonna undervolt it again because I accidentally forgot about it, and put it back to did I do 2000 or 2050? I think 2050. Okay, we're gonna apply it and do on startup, and automatic fan speed is good for me. So the card is already using 26 watts, and it's actually pretty much for doing nothing. But now we're gonna push the card to its limit, and hopefully it doesn't crash, because then the video is footsie and I'll have to do it again. So hopefully it works out. It seems to be connecting. It's loaded. GPU usage 100%. There we go. Hopefully this works out and we have some increasements. Come on. We can do this. Samsung memory. Give it a go. Come on. Okay, we have a slight increasement. You can see it over there. 25.7. And the power usage is way lower than I expected to be. That's pretty nice. Look at it. It's only 75 at the moment. And hopefully it's gonna raise a little bit. It's gonna say 25.7, I think. Yeah, what do? We can try and upgrade the memory clock speeds to 2100, but I'm afraid of a crash. So I'm just gonna go for it, and here we go. It worked. It worked. Okay, it didn't crash. It's loading, so it might go bad. I'm not sure. Please, hang on. You can do it. You can do it. We can crank this card up until the very best. 27.5, come on, we want to see 26, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna go and mess with the clock speeds. It's gonna be energy using if we apply more. So here we go again. It's using 90 watts at the moment, and that's really a lot of power. So hopefully it's gonna work out and give us some extra hash rates here. Come on, Samsung card. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint us, I mean. So we have a slight increasement. That's pretty good. 27.5, but you're using a lot of power, little card over there. That's 27.8. Huh, that's not good, man. That's a very inefficient card. Come on. Okay, now we're gonna mess with the core voltage. 28. We're going up, boys. I didn't even change it yet. I didn't hit apply. So we're doing 28.4 using 93 watts. That's actually pretty good. Can we hit 28.4 again to confirm it? We still haven't had any how do you say it? Shares. Oh, just when I said it, we had one. 27.1. So I think it's gonna be stable at 28 maybe then, because sometimes you have better hash rates than others, you know. I'm not gonna hit apply yet until I see the solution here. Come on, give me one more mega hashes log and I'll confirm it before I undo the core voltage to 0%. Come on. I don't want to overvolt it too much because I don't feel safe doing it sometimes. It's like makes the card really hot. It's very stable at 68 degrees, but it's gonna raise a little bit more later on, I guess. 27.6. Let's call it 27.5. God, what is the card doing? Just call it 27.5. It's gonna be more stable. So now we're gonna see a very high power usage, I guess. I put it to 0, I applied it, and it didn't do shit to the card. It didn't do anything. That's pretty weird. Maybe it increases the hash rate then, without giving us extra power. 27.6, come on. Give us an increase. Yeah guys, this may be a long video, but I just wanted to make a video like this, like showing the real-time mining. 28.2, come on. 27.7 again. Come on. Let's just call it 27.6. It's not gonna increase any much more than this. Let's just stay on 27.8. But it's really disappointing for me that we're still using a lot of power. But we still have a very slight increasement of power, of course, with the 24 benchmark, and now we hit 27.5 or 27.7. So I'm pretty happy with it, but I'm not really happy about it because the 4GB version can hit this easily as well without doing too much on the card. So we're gonna try and increase the core clock again, just by 50, but I know it's gonna increase the wattage of the card significantly. It's another 10 watts onto it. So let's see if it increases a lot, or otherwise I'm gonna put it down, because I'm not really sure about it. Having a card using so much power, it's not gonna be efficient on mining because the electricity cost is really high in my country, and I need to find the most efficient tuning in this card. So I can see 28.5 here, 27.5. It's not going to increase it too much. So I'm going to put it down to 1150, and we're going to see how much the power usage is when I do that. It's still 93, but I'm not sure. It's a difficult choice here. Maybe 26.8. It's not gonna be that big of a difference, I see. And how will 11100 do? When you're doing stuff like this, you need to try out every option you have. Like what I'm doing now is just like testing out which is the most efficient on the card. Because let's say your power increases by 10%, your hash rate needs to increase by 10% as well. And if it doesn't happen, it's not going to be more efficient for mining. So you will pay more electricity than the card will get back out. And for some reason we hit a 28.1 using only 80 watts, like 84. Let's try it again and see if it confirms it on the next one, because that's pretty weird. It's very interesting, this card. Very interesting. It's using about 10 watts more than it used to be. Like, okay, we can see a 27.5, and that's 27. Okay, this is the best setting I see, because if we increase it by 50 megahertz on the core clock now, we hit 27.5, but it also uses 10 watts more on the card. So this is the most efficient way to get it. Sometimes we hit 28, as you can see. So here we are. This is going to be the best setting. We had 2 shares within 7 minutes. So that's not bad. I might order a new one. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to Amazon real quickly to show you guys what is going on here. So I always buy my cards from Amazon from the UK because it seems to be cheaper for me. And if I go to the Sapphire RX470 4GB, we can see all the prices. They increased the prices like pretty too much because I think it's like a lot of demand at the moment, because everyone needs Christmas presents and some children want a new gaming PC and their parents are buying graphics cards as cheap as they can. But also we are miners, so we buy in large quantities. As you can see here, they made it 186 pounds. But I can tell you that the cards therefore were 183 pounds and they were free delivery. So they increased that, and you also have to pay delivery at the moment. But if you go to the 8GB version, I got this card for 186 pounds as well. But it only sells for 211 pounds now. So they increased it like 30 pounds. It's like $40 or $50. Just because they know it's like the Christmas is coming and stuff, I think. Or the cards are like totally too much in demand. So it's pretty difficult. It's almost no difference anymore between the 480, so it's 211, and the 480 is like 228 if you want on the cheapest one, or 250 of course. But you can see a very big difference here. I'm really happy that I still got the card pretty cheap though. And yeah, I think we're doing great. So we're stable on 27. I'm gonna leave it by this. So Samsung, you're disappointing me, man. Samsung memory, damn. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. I sent a letter to the makers of Sapphire cards, and I asked them like, hey, why do you have 3 different types of memory? Explain it to us. And they answered like, we just take memory from companies that are making memory types, and if the demand is so big, we have to take other memory types because they can manufacture the memory types in time on the great demand. So they are just taking different kinds of memories from different kind of companies like Samsung, Hynix, and Elpida. And even when those 3 are gonna run out of memory, they're gonna go to a different company. Then there's gonna be a 4th memory type on this card just to go and get their items done in time. So it's really difficult now to get the cards by memory because they don't appear to be on the box. But they confirmed that I had a theory that the serial numbers on the boxes contain which type of memory is inside it. And they confirmed it for me that was true. So we need to figure out which ones are Samsung and which ones are Elpida and Hynix. And then we can see which you got. So you have to go to the store, ask the box, look at the serial number, and then you know which one it is. So it's really difficult now to get the card of your choice. But that was it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the long video, and see you guys in the next one.